Hello, YouTubers. How you doing? Your favorite folk artist in the world, Dennis Ramsay of Kentville, Canada. I'll gladly do your fine art paintings or abstract art paintings or folk art paintings. Please request your paintings. Give me a phone call. 902-365-5044, Kentville, Canada. I'll do your paintings at 300 grand a piece, up to $1,000,000 each. Give me a jingle, 902-365-5044. Thank you very much. Anyhows, I was an orphan and spent several years in different institutions. And this is a true story I'm going to tell you. I spent 1 year at the residential center group home in Halifax. It was a very rough group home, a very bad one. We had people that had schizophrenia, bipolar, people that had mixed personality disorder, and other mental sicknesses. Anyhows, mine ain't so bad. I suffer from the multi-personality disorder, which is not as bad as being a psychopath or a sociopath, for example. Anyhow, I spent a year at the residential center in Halifax. It was for the mentally ill. I was locked up 7 days a week, and the only freedom I got is once in a while they'd take me bowling or out for a hamburger or to see a movie. But it was 7 days per week of being confined, more or less. The freedoms were very limited and very far and few between. Anyhows, the food was good at the residential center in Halifax, but the company was bad. You're probably saying, what do you mean about that? Well, the company that was there could kill you. We had murderers there, we had people that were dangerous, pedophiles, rapists, and so on and so forth. Anyhow, I survived the year at the residential center in Halifax, but it was mostly for the mentally ill. There was people there that would try to strangle you to death. They tried to strangle me to death a couple times, but I had to fight back, which I did, and I survived it, and I'm still with you all today, being a famous Kentville folk artist today in Nova Scotia, Canada. So to request your fine art paintings or folk art paintings or abstract art paintings, give me a phone call. 902-365-5044, Kentville, Canada. I'll gladly do your artwork for 300 grand per painting, up to $1,000,000 per painting, and in between. 400 grand, 500 grand, 600 grand, 700 grand, 800 grand, 900 grand, and the big one, $1,000,000 per painting, 902-365-5044, Kentville, Canada. Anyhow, I was only in 2 group homes. The first one was called the Residential Center in Halifax, and the second one was a Halifax group home also. The first one was more dangerous than the second one, because you had people in there that had no conscience. They were ruthless, no remorse, no empathy or sympathy for any living creature. Know what I mean? And I had to live with these type of people. We're talking about sociopaths, psychopaths, paranoid schizophrenics, and people that suffer from the same thing I got, mixed personality disorder. Anyhow, all institutional life does feed good. The meals are good. Doesn't matter if you're in reform school or a mental hospital or a group home, they feed you good meals. It's true. Anyhow, the Halifax Residential Center group home, the first one I was in, I spent a year. I was locked up 7 days a week. I had no freedom. And I wasn't allowed to go anywhere on my own for 2 or 3 or 4 hours at any given time. It was very confining, but I adapted to it like most people do. No difference in Charlie Manson adapting to reform school or not wards or mental hospitals, same idea. Anyhows, group homes, you usually have between 10 to 15 people in each group home. The one I was in, we had about 16 people. The Halifax Residential Center group home, the first one I was in. The second one, we had only about 10 people in it. You get all kinds in these places. You get your schizophrenics, your psychopaths, your sociopaths. So I learned to adapt and get along with people that were different than I was, and I succeeded. Anyhows, did I get in fights with the people in these institutions? I most definitely did. I had to fight to survive. I never went out on purpose to pick a fight, but I would defend myself, need be, which I did. That's why I'm still with you. The institutions I were in the 70s and early 80s were very bad, very bad. But I'm still here. And I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor of institutional abuse. Please share and subscribe to the Dennis Ramsay YouTube channel. Thank you. You all take care. And please sub up the Dennis Ramsay YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up on my videos. In the next video, I'll talk about the Dartmouth mental hospital I was in. And that was a very bad spot. That'll be in the next video. If you like these videos of institutional life, subscribe to the Dennis Ramsay YouTube channel. There's numerous stories to come from me, Dennis Ramsay. Anyhows, I'll also talk about the foster homes I was in, good and bad, and the good homes and the bad homes. Take care and bye for now and have a nice evening. Ciao. Peace out. Do subscribe to the Dennis Ramsay YouTube channel tonight. Thank you. Take care and bye for now. And request your paintings. Don't be shy. I'll do your folk art, fine art, or abstract art paintings. 300 grand a piece, up to $1 million each. 902-365-5044. Come on, billionaires and multimillionaires. Buy some Dennis Ramsay, famous folk art and abstract art and fine art. 902-365-5044. Buy my paintings so I can buy a house and a car and maybe buy a wife or two. Money talks. No money, no honey. Got it? Bye for now. Peace out, guys and girls. Enjoy the Dennis Ramsay videos on YouTube.